Welcome, bienvenue, and willkommen to BMW Canada's Auto Show and a movie featuring products and experts to give you an inside look at the world of BMW. My name is Kevin Marcotte, and today, along with our special guests, we'll introduce you to some fascinating new BMWs. 2022 marks an incredible year for the BMW brand, with a total of 8 new models launching, including one that's unlike anything we've ever offered. Join me now as we take a closer look at some of the thrilling BMWs coming down the road. There is no denying that BMW is driving towards an electric future. Yet it may surprise you to learn that our EV roots actually date back 50 years in the past, when the all-electric 1602 E-Concept was revealed at the 1972 Olympic Games in Munich. Fast forward to 2014, and our electric vision would become a full-fledged reality with the arrival of BMW i. Marked by the sensational hybrid electric i8 and the groundbreaking fully electric i3, BMW i completely reimagined mobility, combining pioneering technology with sustainable design, while electrifying BMW's hallmark performance. This year, our electric story took a major leap forward with the all-new iX and i4. Boasting a progressive design language, exceptional electric range, and some of BMW's most advanced technology, the iX and i4 have ushered in a new era for BMW i. Beyond their features, they epitomize how far BMW has come in our sustainability strategy. Manufactured using sustainable production techniques and designed with various recycled materials, the iX and i4 are proof that luxury and sustainability can coexist in harmony. Paired with exhilarating performance, both deliver on our promise as ultimate electric driving machines. Now, as groundbreaking as these two models have been for BMW i, the best is always yet to come. Welcome to the new i7. A masterpiece of modern luxury. Right at first glance, the i7 projects an air of opulence with exterior details like the illuminated kidney grille and crystal headlights made from Swarovski glass. Inside, our designers were inspired to create an atmosphere that feels like sitting in a private executive lounge. Along with impressive roominess, the i7 integrates a suite of innovative comfort features and human-centric technology to make drivers and riders feel right at home. This car has the best of everything BMW has to offer. But don't just take my word for it. Here to tell us more is my first special guest, Head of Product Management for BMW Canada, Jonathan Thompson. Welcome, JT. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, in all your years of product management, can you tell us what makes this 7 Series so special?
Loaded question, Kevin. First thing that comes to mind, the launch of the first ever fully electric 7 Series. I mean, that's huge news. The second thing that comes to mind, the level of luxury that we've achieved with this car is unbelievable. I'm thinking about the interior of the new 7 Series, the materials we've introduced, the build quality and craftsmanship on the inside, and really the level of comfort we've achieved are next level. Finally, the technology and some of the innovations that we brought to market with the new 7 are fabulous, and we'll get into some of those details shortly.
And you were the first to drive it on Canadian soil, correct?
Correct. We have this pre-production car here, which just landed in the country last week at our head office. And so while not a final version of the car, close to it, and we did get some chances to drive this car on open roads and get some first driving impressions.
Fantastic. How about we give our viewers a first look?
We're here on location in Toronto for an early taste of the brand new generation of 7 Series. Now, the 7 Series debuted way back in 1977, long before my time. Can't say the same for Kevin. The first thing that immediately strikes you is this two-tone paint job. This is the first ever execution of a two-tone paint job from BMW individual. We've got a split headlight design, so you've got daytime running lights on the top, low and high beam below. And what's really cool is when you approach the car, there is this dazzling effect that sort of welcomes you. Another really cool feature of the new 7 Series, fully automatic doors. Why open your own door if the car will do it for you? Let's go for a drive. Okay, so we're on the road in the new i7. A few design highlights. This new 2-spoke steering wheel features a flat bottom, so it's kind of unique shape, sits really nice in the hands. Now behind the steering wheel, we've got the BMW curved display. Now this is over 2 feet of display. It's curved, oriented towards the driver. It's also powered by our latest operating system, BMW iDrive 8. It's our latest software. Now, another thing that really stands out on the interior is this new 270-degree, what we call interaction bar. It's a crystalline surface, and it comes in a multitude of colors powered by 100 individual LEDs. Looks really impressive on the inside, but it's also functional. So you've got controls like the automatic doors, the vent control, also the glove compartment, all controlled through this interaction bar. It's very cool. We've got an open stretch of highway. Great opportunity to showcase our new highway assistant feature. Now this is the next generation of our semi-autonomous driving functionality we call Level 2 Plus. Now Level 2 means hands off, feet off, and the plus indicates that you can do so uninterrupted. That means the car's not asking you to put your hands and feet back on after any given amount of time. So we set the mode, set the speed, we've got the distance to the car in front of us preset, and we just let the car do its thing. Wow. Honestly, the back seat of the new 7 Series is absolutely unbelievable. Flanking both rear passengers is a 5.5-inch control display, which allows you to manage audio, climate, seat adjustment, but also something called theater mode. Selecting this mode triggers perhaps the most dramatic experience found in the new 7. Lights dim, sunshades are deployed, the seat reclines, and from the roof descends a 31.3-inch 8K touchscreen. Now, having spent the day driving the new i7, it really does feel like something out of the future. Sorry you missed out, Kevin.
Wow, that's a fantastic inside look, JT. It really is a car for all the senses, and that theater screen is something else.
It's so impressive, absolutely. A few of my final thoughts on the car. So the new 7 Series will launch with a host of different model variants across the world. Specific to the Canadian market, we will bring the 760i xDrive, that's our V8 full combustion engine. We'll also bring the i7 in one variant as of today, but we will plan to bring a new range-topping model, the M70, some point next year. We're also considering one or potentially 2 plug-in hybrids for the future, and really interested to get feedback from our community online about what their thoughts are on a plug-in hybrid offer for the 7 Series.
Interesting. And how about the price? Can you tell us a little bit more there?
Sure, we took a really bold approach with the price of the new 7 Series. So the Canadian MSRP for the new 7 is $147,000, both for the V8 fully combustion variant and our i7 fully electric. So a fairly bold approach.
Absolutely, a simple offering, either electric or gasoline, same price. And for those viewers that want to get behind the wheel of the new 7 Series, you can reserve yours online at bmw.ca through our national retailer network. Now, JT, thanks so much for shedding light on this forward-looking vehicle.
My pleasure.
For the past 20 years, our BMW X series of vehicles have grown increasingly popular in Canada, thanks to their spacious interiors, sporty driving dynamics, and xDrive all-wheel drive versatility. This year, we are thrilled to debut the next generation of our entry point into X, the all-new X1. Completely redesigned, bigger and bolder than ever, the reimagined X1 boasts a rugged new look that perfectly captures its adventurous spirit. The exterior is robust and athletic, with elements that emphasize its wide, muscular stance and details designed to make a powerful impression. Inside, drivers will be delighted to find a newly conceived interior that feels open and modern. Upscale finishes and high-quality materials converge with some of the most advanced tech ever seen in an X vehicle. The X1 will also come equipped with BMW's new curved display, featuring our latest iDrive 8 operating system, giving drivers convenient access to a host of connectivity and driver assistant functions, including BMW's intelligent personal assistant. Rugged yet refined, sporty yet spacious, and technologically very advanced, the new X1 has it all. And it all comes at a very attractive starting price of $44,990, going on sale in Canada this fall. Switching gears, this wouldn't be a BMW auto show without featuring BMW M. And M deserves the spotlight this year as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of our ultra-high performance division. Launched in 1972 under BMW's racing program, M quickly took the motorsport world by storm, notching countless victories in legendary models like the 3.0 CSL and M1 Pro Car. In the years that followed, M expanded from its racing roots, injecting motorsport DNA into our road cars, creating many of BMW's most iconic models, some of which you may remember from the jaw-dropping launch films created right here in Canada. And Canadians love M. In fact, per capita, Canada is home to the largest concentration of M owners anywhere in the world. Our community has attracted drivers from all different walks of life, and nobody epitomizes that statement better than our next guest, who turned her love of M into a professional racing career.
My name is Samantha Tan. I am a professional race car driver and team owner of Samantha Tan Racing. Yeah, being a female race car driver has definitely come with a lot of challenges, a lot of them being just people not taking me seriously. Being at the intersection of race and gender, I think has just given me this incredible opportunity to define myself and success on my own terms, because I think one of the greatest pleasures in life is doing something people say you can't. Being in a race car is like no other experience. I personally just love the kind of competition you have with all the other drivers. I think my greatest moment in my career so far was definitely the 12 Hour of Mugello earlier this year. We were the first team in the world to receive the all-new BMW M4 GT3. We did not only win in our class, but we won overall for the entire race. To be forever part of the BMW history books is something I'll endlessly be proud of. One of my ultimate goals has always been to inspire and empower young girls to chase their dreams and potentially follow me into racing. I've always wanted to be the role model I never had in this industry and just help create change for future generations so they can chase their dreams as I have.
You've seen a little bit about what drives her. She represents a new generation of M drivers and motorsport professionals. I'm pleased to welcome in studio Samantha Tan. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. Let's start off with the beginning. And what sparked your interest in cars?
My dad played a very big role in sparking not only my passion for cars, but for motorsport. Some of my earliest memories were of him driving me to school in his E36 M3. It was Dakar yellow, by the way.
Yeah.
But I remember always egging him on to go faster in my little baby seat in the back.
Right.
But he would take me to a lot of track days as a kid, and eventually me getting to be in the driver's seat in those track days and going to a lot of actually BMW performance driving days. And that's what sparked my passion for cars.
Wow, so you come upon it honestly. I actually happen to have a photograph here
Oh, you
that
do?
you may recognize of that Dakar yellow. Now, is that not a perfect school bus as a young child, right? So your love for speed and performance comes to you honestly. And then in 2017, the birth of Samantha Tan, ST Racing. And since that time, you've had the opportunity to campaign an M235i race car, an M4 GT4, and now the M4 GT3. What makes these BMW race cars so special, Sam?
Well, I think BMW has an incredible roster of drivers, all equipped with the skill and talent to succeed. But none of that matters if we don't have a reliable car, right? And so BMW has given us the tools, I think, to succeed, not only through, I guess, the somewhat engineering of the race cars, but the passion for racing and this extensive history of motorsport, I think, is what makes BMW race cars so successful.
Right, and it's a long 50-year history as we're celebrating this year. And then into level up now, a GT3 car. What makes the GT3 car so different from what you've driven in the past?
I mean, it's an absolute rocket, the new BMW M4 GT3. Obviously, I ran 4 years in the M4 GT4, ran some very successful campaigns, 6 championship titles just last year. So I honestly felt very at home when I stepped into the M4 GT3, but just all the added downforce and how they've kind of developed a lot of the new traction control systems and technology that went into that car made it very easy for me to adapt to and drive.
And speaking of the cars, the liveries are very interesting. Can you tell us about those?
Thank you. So when I started my team in 2017, luckily that came with the perk of being able to, make our own liveries. And so we always knew we wanted to do something different. And one of my first inspirations were the BMW R cars.
Right.
And so that's how we kind of came up with this very iconic Starry Night livery that we had on our GT4 for a few years. And then it kind of evolved into, I know it's a lesser known piece, but Starry Night Over the Rhone. Which is on our GT3 now. And it's also, we have a blue and yellow car, but we also have a pink and purple GT3, and that's inspired by the California sunsets, as that's where I reside now.
Very cool. Speaking of in the driver's seat, you've had the opportunity on the road to drive many M cars. But I know there's one that holds a special place in your heart. Can you tell us about the 1M Coupe?
So the 1M was actually the car I completed my very first racing school in. I had to learn heel toe in that thing, but to now come full circle and be working with the brand has just been a dream come true.
So tell us, Sam, what's next for you and Samantha Tan Racing?
So my ultimate goal is to be the first Asian woman to win Le Mans, and we hope to achieve that in the next few years. Next year we'll be in the IMSA Endurance Series and hopefully Asian Le Mans as well, and then hopefully make it to Le Mans by 2024.
Wow, fantastic goals. We know you have a terrific team behind you. You are a tremendous M ambassador and BMW ambassador. From all of us at BMW Canada, and I know Canadian race fans alike, we wish you all the success on your race to a championship this year and your career moving forward. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Sam
you,
Tan.
Kevin.
You're welcome. Keeping with the M theme, while Samantha's race cars are not street legal, our next featured model can double as a daily driver and track eater. This is the all-new M4 CSL, the fastest street-legal M4 of all time. Powered by an inline six-cylinder M twin-power turbo engine, the CSL offers an impressive output of 543 horsepower and 479 pound-foot of torque, propelling it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in a blistering 3.7 seconds. The second half of the CSL story is its weight savings. It has trimmed over 100 kilograms compared to the M4 competition. This is made possible by its ultralight chassis and exhaust system, along with several weight-reducing details incorporated into its design. From the minimalistic kidney grille to the carbon fiber hood, roof, and tailgate components. Couple these elements with the vehicle's lower ride height, exclusive M wheels, and carbon ceramic brakes, and you have a car that's bred for the racetrack, but ready for the road. The story continues inside, where drivers are greeted by bolstered M carbon bucket seats, designed specifically for the CSL. And the rear seats? Well, there are none. We instead opted for a storage compartment, which just so happens to fit 2 racing helmets perfectly. And much like the exterior, the CSL's cockpit incorporates several carbon fiber surfaces and signature accents to create an exclusive motorsport atmosphere. Now, if you're looking to get behind the wheel, you'll have to be quick because only 40 units are available in Canada, and sure to move very fast. The M4 CSL is just one of the numerous M cars launching this year, and we're pleased to provide a sneak preview of one such machine. Late in 2022, the all-new second-generation BMW M2 Coupe begins production. Seen here in camouflage, I am pleased to confirm the rear-wheel drive M2 will be available with a 6-speed manual gearbox, M carbon roof, and M carbon bucket seats. Stay tuned for more details throughout the year. Our final highlight vehicle of today's program, one that will really propel BMW M into the future, is what you're about to see next. The first ever BMW XM. Seen here in concept form, the production XM will be the first standalone M car since the legendary M1 in 1978. A radical new concept. It blurs the lines between progressive X design and raw M performance to create something that's unlike anything you've ever seen or driven. Visually, the XM is extravagant and unapologetic, with a sculpted exterior that looks like it's arrived straight from the future. Inside, drivers will find a performance-oriented cockpit featuring our latest tech, while passengers will be treated to a unique lounge-like cabin, complete with its own personal light show. Of course, with any M, one of the big stories is the power plant. The XM will be the M division's first high-performance electrified model, offered exclusively as a plug-in hybrid. The concept car, with 740 horsepower and 738 pound-foot of torque from the V8 M hybrid electric engine, is proof that the future of M will be just as powerful as the past from which it came. And there it is, another vehicle carrying M's legacy of pushing the limits forward. The production version of the XM will be revealed to the world later this year and go on sale in Canada in 2023. In the meantime, I invite you to stay up to speed on the XM by signing up for exclusive updates on bmw.ca. That brings to a close another episode of BMW Canada's Auto Show and a Movie. We hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of our newest and most exciting models and catching a glimpse of what's to come. On behalf of BMW Canada, our network of retailers in Canada and around the world, thanks so much for tuning in, and bye for now.